All right, I'm with Logan, and this is his 3 logo sketches. And you were just about to talk about the shape design.
So my original idea for this is all 4 of the shapes are the 4 testimonies, and each one is like represented a different one. So the bottom one will be the first one, kind of like the basis of everything, and then the middle one is the last one, which is Lou. And Lou is actually a testimony herself. She was patient 0 of the virus, Lou. So we learned that at the end of the game, and that's like big surprise, big twist, and all that type of stuff.
Right, there's the long line. Right, okay, super sweet. Now you, these are just kind of playing with different colorways of it, right?
And they're just kind of like different shapes, different lengths, stuff like that.
So these are the 4 testimonies?
Yes.
Why is there 2 then?
Oh, well, sorry. So the arrows go around every single thing.
Oh,
They kind of just bounce around.
Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So
Yeah.
those shapes are all the testimonies. And what are testimonies again?
Those are like the little, I guess, snippets of stories that Lou will be able to find that will help them figure out what happened to the world, what happened to them, that type of stuff.
Okay. All right. I think you're at a really good place. I'm trying to. I'm going to bring this into Photoshop. I don't know why I've got double of those. Oh, maybe because that's really what I need to close down. Anyways, Photoshop. I can't see my mouse, so I'm just guessing, and now I accidentally opened the No! I don't know why my mouse is not showing up. File, open.
Well, for a good 2 hours last night, I was just messing with the filters and trying to figure out what looked best and everything. And that's what I discovered. That was so cool.
Yeah, I think it's really, really cool. I'm just wondering, and this is a simple wondering, is there's a couple things, I guess. Let's see. The option, drag this up, and then you'll have your ridge. Play. I love this stuff that you're doing. So I think that's really working. But I'm wondering if it should be more. Is this the same thing as this one?
Yeah, they're the same thing.
Okay, so I'm going to just kind of work over here. So what if, and I'm just going to draw it, but what if it kind of felt like sometimes it's more, especially, let's see if I,
So there's more some outliers, some more really sharp points.
just kind of more drifting. Fancy. Copy, paste. It's going to give it to me on a new layer. And then turn it onto, instead of it being normal, if you put it onto not multiply, but the opposite, there we go, screen. We can kind of bring this sketch to a lot of these things.
Neil would be a lot more just a. They look cool.
I think it tells the story. Really nicely, as long as we can see the words.
That was my concern, is that I wanted to make sure that I didn't.
So let's check it. Let's see if we can. I think we can. I think it's freaking sweet. This on to Holewa, I think. So, anyways, you would have black behind there. I don't need to spend a lot of time making that. I think that that's really, really cool, everything that you've got going there. And then I'm wondering about glow on the red light thing.
Ooh,
So
that was
really kind of like pops out a little bit.
that would look awesome.
So Command D to deselect, and I mean, if you have it as your layer or whatever, there's a demo on the site for glow in the logo depth section that you could follow. But I'm going to try to grab, like, so the way that it would have to be is I have to grab your gray stuff. And I can actually turn off contiguous, and I'll get all of it, hopefully. I'm just going to try to get most of it here. Okay, that's pretty much your gray. So I'm going to copy and then paste it. Okay, so this is the gray, and then behind it, we can add a glow to it. So layer, layer style. Is that how you did it, or did you just have a shape underneath it? Outer glow. And we're going to choose a color that's your red color. And I'm actually going to go brighter than that. Now, red is tricky because red doesn't work for colorblind, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what if you use yellow or blue? Would that help you, or orange?
I think blue would work best.
Okay, so I'm going to try blue.
Because that was also another
It was one of your
that
color
was
choices, right?
What?
It was one of your color choices, right?
Yes, it was.
Okay, so let's move this layer style thing up and play with. So noise on this might be really freaking sweet because noise is destructive. You see how it's got dots to it?
Yeah.
So I'm not like in the right size and all that. So I'm just playing with, so spread. One of these does kind of a softness and another one does edging. We need the opacity to pull down. Probably this contour could be pretty sweet playing with a lot of different types for you because.
Ooh, that was awesome.
Yeah. Now let's bring the opacity up.
Then it would just be the logo instead of the actual text. Oh, I love that when it was like closer.
Yeah, I think it needs to be closer. Yeah, freaking A, man. Lurid. It's really come along. Now, that's the outside. I was intending to get this to glow. If you have like, you can do multiples of these. So.
And I have everything on a different layer, so I can
Yeah,
really do that.
and so you can get that underneath thing to really glow. So what I'm actually going to do is duplicate this layer, but we're going to change the effects on this. We're going to do an outer glow, but change it to, let's just right now change it to purple so we can see what it is, and change it away from that to being like under it, and change the spread. So size, see that's coming from under everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then less opacity, something like that. Yes.
It's definitely really
I
interesting
mean,
to look at.
we're still sketching, but it's going to be really, really neat. Is this supposed to be like metal stuff?
It was like a mix of metal and a mix of like tile, like freaky tiles.
Yeah. So I would recommend doing paste into for your texture and stuff like that. If we go to logo design and into logo depth, there's a couple of demos that you might want to do some painting on it, which that kind of runs through that concept. Down here, this is just a distressed thing, which you've kind of already done. This has texture pasted into it, so this demo will kind of run through that. This is the glow demo, the neon. You're kind of looking through a little bit of both of those. So there are some demos on here that would function for you. But basically, if I take us back to your Photoshop file and select this layer, Command clicking on this box, that's the layer of the metal, hopefully, is kind of what, I mean, you had a layer that was the box, right? Command H to hide the dancing ants. Go to textures.com. Textures.com. So these are free textures for you to get, but you do need to have a login to do it, which is free. They're copyright free and free to use. So I would go and grab some crazy damage floors, and maybe like something like this.
This would be great for video gaming, like video game design.
Oh yeah. And let's see if I'm logged in. I have a login, but I logged in for a while. Oh, it looks like I am signed in, right? Doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to click into here, and then you get this, you download it. Okay, and then you get it into your, are you on a Mac or PC?
I have a Mac.
Okay, so I just hit open on this. Command A selects everything, Command C, same thing, so it doesn't have to open up in Photoshop. Then we're going to minimize this, go back to here, which I think we have it selected. Edit, paste special, paste into. Say yes to that. So it might not be in the right location.
Let's say it probably isn't.
Because it's like, this is a really big file, right? So I have to grab it, unturn auto select layer on, and then we have to find where it is. There we go. But it's linked. I did something wrong in the process. I'm going to go to history and go back up, paste into, back before the paste into. Okay, now I'm just going to paste it, Command V. Where is that thing? Okay, good. Now I'm going to put it here in front of this. And where's our box? See, this is why we need to make sure we name things, right? The box layer is this one. Okay. Let's see. So Command click, and then File, or Edit, Paste Special, paste into. Really should be pasting it into that. So something's wrong. So I want this not linked, and then I've got a full demo on this. So I think you should just go to the site and find the full demo on it. Like even the Black Panther thing goes through the paste into thing. So I'm just not remembering it right now. But if we just even turn this on, turn this on,
no
essentially
or something.
Yeah, overlay.
Darken look pretty good.
Yeah, just play with these until you get it.
Then I can mess with, I can put that underneath the glow and
Yep.
everything, make it look really nice.
Yep, all that, yeah. Darken, is that the one you like?
I think so.
Yeah. So, it's like new age tech with post-apocalyptic feel. Is that the story you're telling?
Because the story is also just like I said, like Lou is the, and I'm finally calling, essentially she, it's them, and I remember that. So Lou was like patient 0, and they died, but the virus became almost sentient and latched onto her body. Not by, it was just by chance, it latched onto her body, but like some sort of like a variant of it latched to their body. And so Lou thinks that they're human when it's actually a virus. And so that's how she can tap into the leeches, is that like they are, that Lou is actually just like tapping into like the other viruses and all that. And so by the end, Lou ends up learning who they are, and there's a big reveal and you have a choice at the end probably. I don't know. It's not a real game, there's not even that far into it, but
Okay, I'm just going to pop this on there for you. This recording will be available later. Where is my... I've lost my mouse.
let me make sure that you have it.
I can edit it. I'm in it right now. Yeah. If I can just get the file. There we go. Is this one?
I'm pretty sure you're in comment only right now.
I'm in what?
Comment only.
Oh, am I?
So I'm going to do that.
Open an editor. There we go. I have it, Logan. I just wasn't on it. I know that you had that issue before, but maybe it is. Anyways, grab a screenshot, grab a picture of it or something with your phone.
There you go.
All right. All right. Thank you, Logan. Good job.